Northwest Shoals Community College held an open house for its new virtual reality lab today. The lab, located in the college's technology department, and this space allows for a hands-on approach to learning. Students, including those in dual enrollment, able to enter into a variety of simulations while using the VR equipment. The dean of the department, Dr. Christy Shepard, shared why the technology is essential for her students.
Things that they may not can go out into the real world, it actually brings the real world in a virtual aspect to them. So being able to expose them to this type of technology is not just great for the college, but it's great for the community as well.
With VR, users can analyze heart and lung sounds, perform health assessments, and even identify allergic reactions. The VR goggles you see there are equipped with apps that are tailored to many of the college's programs. The goal, to offer students a more engaging way to learn. Here's a chance to give life to help save a life. Blood Assurance offering a $50 e-gift card to O-negative blood donors. There are 2 blood drives in Scottsboro tomorrow. The first starts at 10 a.m. and ends at 1 p.m. at the Walmart on John Reed Parkway. The second starts at 2 p.m. and goes on until 5 at Jackson County Cattlewomen on Laurel Street. All donors, regardless of blood type, will also be entered to win a 12-foot skeleton for Halloween.
Now, the Tennessee Valley's certified most accurate forecast from the FOX54 Weather Impact Team.
And here's a live look from Waterloo High School. Woohoo! Another fantastic view. Not so many clouds this time. It's not that much cloud cover. We can see more of the sun than anything.
Yeah, no, they seem to have gotten lucky over there in far northwest Alabama, where they have lost more of the cloud cover than really the rest of us combined.
So I guess it's a sign that tonight for Thursday night football, all is fair.
Oh yeah, no, Thursday night football is going to be wonderful, but are you ready for the weekend?
I am.
Good, because the weather is going to be great for that as well. Going to start with a photo for you here from Wheeler Lake. Thanks so much to Christy for texting me this photo. Christy always texts me great photos from Wheeler Lake, and it's always of this shot, and I love this shot. Not always of the sunset. Christy sent me some fantastic photos back when it snowed. Always great shots of Wheeler Lake. Beautiful sunset there. Now the sun has officially set. The sunset was at 6:18. According to my giant clock on the wall, it is now 6:19. You can text me your photos. I always try my best to respond to everyone. 256-382-2692. 73 right now in Huntsville, 75 in Coleman, 71 in Albertville, 70 degrees right now in Russellville, and 70 degrees in Pulaski up in southern Middle Tennessee. Yes, Thursday night football looks fair, maybe even better than fair. 69 at 7, 64 at 8, 62 by 9, 61 degrees by the time we get to 10 p.m. for the most part under a mostly clear sky. Now, I want to step back in time and talk about where we were this morning. Now, if you stepped outside early this morning, maybe you thought it was just a touch on the chilly end of the spectrum. Those numbers actually seasonal for this time of year. Where we were this morning is exactly where we should be as far as an average low temperature is concerned. And we started the day in the low and mid 50s. And that's exactly where we're going to be as we head into the overnight. Temperatures dropping into the mid 50s, got a low right around 56 degrees. Maybe a little bit of patchy dense fog develops. I think that's going to be somewhat difficult to come by. The only folks that are going to deal with a little bit of fog are those in the usual fog-prone locations. Now, get used to the nice cool mornings. They're going to stick around for a while. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're talking about low temperatures in the low 50s. Even through Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, we're still talking about low temperatures in the 50s. It's going to be nice. We're going to get a stretch of nights where I think you can give the AC a little bit of a break. And maybe even during the afternoon, you can give the AC a break. My AC stayed off all day today. Temperatures only climbed into the mid 70s, 77 in Huntsville. We saw 75 in Fayetteville. We saw 75 this afternoon in Coleman. Radar looks nice and quiet this evening, much like it has all afternoon. Again, we had the increase in cloud cover through the course of the day, but that cloud cover never really resulted in any sort of rain. We're still talking about some of that cloud cover this evening. Quite the difference, quite the contrast from far northwest Alabama to here in the Huntsville metro area looking northbound on Memorial Parkway. It's hard to find any breaks in the cloud cover, unlike our friends over in Waterloo. New drought monitor came out this afternoon, and we had a little bit of improvement in Limestone and Madison counties, but otherwise kind of maintained the same week over week. 57 degrees in the morning, 59 at 8, 62 by 9, 65 degrees by the time we get to 10 a.m. For the most part, I think we're going to be talking about a mostly sunny sky. From there, mostly sunny sky Friday afternoon, below average. Temperatures climbing into the mid-70s, got a high right around 77 degrees. Friday night football looks fantastic. 69 at 7, 64 at 8, 62 by 9, 61 degrees by the time we get to 10 p.m. for the stadiums in the more rural locations. I think maybe you want a light jacket. Temperatures could be in the 50s under a mostly clear sky, and just sitting there, I think you could just get a touch on the chilly side. Have a good look at the next 7 days. 77 on Friday, 77 Saturday, weekend, wonderful. 78 on Sunday, and there's a lot of activities to participate in during the weekend here across the Tennessee Valley. You can definitely do that this weekend. 81 on Monday, 83 on Tuesday, beginning to see temperatures climb just a bit. Still plenty of sunshine and a lack of humidity. A pair of 81s next Wednesday and Thursday.
An exciting exhibit now open at the Harrison Brothers Hardware store in Huntsville. The American Signature Quilt made its debut tonight. The quilt highlights 170 original autographs of notable Americans who made a significant impact on the nation, stitched into the red, white, and blue Ohio Star pattern. The project started in 1989 when Lynn Jones and Dales Rhodes began a fundraising campaign to preserve Huntsville's historic Harrison Brothers Hardware store. Local artist Suzette Smith was walking through that store when she saw the quilt, and she says she was in awe.
I was struck by the craftsmanship. I was struck by the quality that you know, in 2025 it looks this amazing, but also just the history in there. It's a moment in time. Those are signatures of people that some we're never going to see again.
Yeah, well, the quilt contains signatures of prominent people like Neil Armstrong, Ronald Reagan, Thurgood Marshall, Dr. Seuss, Rosa Parks, and a whole lot more. The exhibit open through October 25th. A popular festival is making its way back to North Alabama this weekend. Shoals Fest is officially coming back to McFarland Park. The event brings plenty of artists such as Jackson Browne and Spooner Oldham, along with 2 performances by Jason Isbell. General public ticket sales begin tomorrow at 10 a.m. However, pre-sale tickets are available now using the passcode Shoals. You can find the link to purchase tickets and more information on FOX54.com. And here's your chance to make a difference. The Special Olympics of Madison County says it needs volunteers for the 56th Madison County Track and Field Games. Volunteers could be escorts for travel to and from local schools or officiants for the games. The event gives athletes a chance to participate in a sport, something they may not get in school. The games will be October 21st at Milton Frank Stadium. If you're interested in volunteering, sign up on FOX54.com. Mo, what's new with sports?
Well, the boys in blue from Huntsville City FC finally have a postseason opponent for next week. We'll talk to Coach Chris O'Neill about the opportunity next.